Morning folks, welcome back to Canada's Boxing Channel. This is the quick review of the UFC fight that took place in Australia, UFC 312 between Dricus Du Plessis and Sean Strickland for the UFC Middleweight title. Now, in my very first UFC video that I made yesterday, I had picked Dricus Du Plessis to win. So I'm very pleased to say that, first UFC pick, and I'm happy I picked the right guy. It would have been kind of embarrassing if I'd lost the very first time out of the gate. Though if you watch enough of my boxing shows, you'll see that my bookie gets to send his kids to private school because of my bets. So I'm not really well known as being a good picker. But in this case, I did pick the right winner. Quick overview of the fight. It seemed to me that Strickland, he fought not to lose. By that I mean he was very, very defensive. He seemed to throw a lot less power punches and offense than I would have normally expected him to throw. When he did seem to get into a groove, he was able to land a few, but it seemed to me that he was really primarily concerned with not getting hit. Excuse me. Du Plessis, on the other hand, his style is very unconventional. He kept up a lot of forward pressure, and in the fourth round he had a fabulous overhand right which broke Sean Strickland's nose. What was interesting is how Strickland was able to reset his nose, which he's clearly a tough guy. He was able to do that. The other thing I noticed is that when Strickland was throwing his kicks, it wasn't clear to me. And like I say, I'm just a casual fan. I'm not an MMA expert in any shape, size, or form. But I wasn't sure where he was going to. Was it going to be a body kick? Was it going to be like a question mark kick? And I think that really sort of helped Du Plessis keep Strickland sort of off balance, if you like. Anyways, it was a unanimous decision, and I don't know where Strickland is going to go now. He didn't seem to gas out as much as I was kind of concerned that he might, but it may be the case that because he was a little bit concerned about his cardio, that might account for the fact that he wasn't quite as offensive as I thought he would be. Now, he always sort of sits behind that jab, and he sort of really does strike me as a fighter who he fights not to lose rather than fights to win. I'll be interested to know what your thinking is on this. Certainly, if you're an MMA fan with more knowledge, please put your comments in the comments section. It's always good to hear from people who are real experts in this particular sport. And likewise, if you think that there's room for the occasional MMA, UFC fight prediction and fight review to be hosted on this channel, I'm very happy to do so. It really is driven by you folks. If you'd like me to stick to the boxing, then that's my comfort zone. But if you'd like me to expand into the occasional MMA, UFC fight, please just let me know. Regardless, please like, share, and subscribe if you've not done so already. And most importantly, have a fabulous day wherever you are. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.